trembling, blending like a chameleon. But by some guy, oh my God, I'm so. Cause they say you rhyme, they say you look like a gremlin. But what does it take to make a kid, make a million children? Slam! 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 Let the boys be boys! Slam! Make boys be boys! Slam! Let the boys be boys! Slam! Make boys be boys!
I'm the nitty nasty gritty smasher, never slow gassing. Strictly swift blast of the raspy fashion that I provide. I abide the USG. Besides the ghetto vibe, make me flip like Jekyll and Hyde. Of course, I come across with the pure, for sure, unadulterated, uncut, raw, disgusting, busted. You wanna touch it too high, you forgot, you're not ready. Your head could get ruptured between the eyes. The vandalize, I supply the static with the bad guys, the villains, crooks, highlighters, and the fighters. See the big black picture if you look inside. My mind is graphic, expressing, graphic. Killer copycat action, it's all mastered. Directed it when y'all least expected it and thought it was safe. I'd hit you in the face.
So slam! Let the boys be boys! Slam! Make boys be boys! Slam! Let the boys be boys! Slam! Make boys be boys! I'm a b-boy, standing in my b-boy stance. Hurry up and give me the microphone before my pants. The mad author of anguish. My language polluted. Onyx is heavyweight.
And still
You
undisputed.
took the words right out my mouth. I walk a mile in my shoes. I pay so many dues. I feel used and I'm so confused. Excuse me, for example, I'm an inspiration of a whole generation. And unless you got 10 sticky fingers, it's an imitation, a figment of your imagination. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not watered down, so I'm dying of thirst. Coming through with the scam, foolproof plan. B-boys make some noise and just slam. That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep old cause you keep yelling them friends, huh? You gotta go to court, huh? You got service subpoena for child support, huh? That was that nerve, huh? You ain't even get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G until the moment you expire. And don't be crying, it is something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the You know what it is, to make nothing out of something, you handle your biz, and don't be crying and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spend 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one the dudes out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G until the moment you expire. You know what it is, to make nothing out of something, you handle your biz, and don't be crying, it is something. You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G until the moment you expire. You know what it is, to make nothing out of something, you handle your biz, and don't be crying, it is something. trespassing, huh? You got on the hard, huh? When you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? Your girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? Don't mean them tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you will, huh? You about to go treat your, huh? You about to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh?
You're a baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's something, you a baby chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's suffering.
Let's say you had a DJ and the people about to come, you better run for it, run for it, run. You hear the Magnolia and them boys pulling you, you better run for it, run for it, run. Let's say you got them under the dope and nobody come, you better run for it, run for it, run. Let's say you in the yo and them people got them
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. Baby sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecs. G's work like a named Shrek. With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Had the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo, call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, know it's kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the Folgers in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, you dig it.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at?
It's real.
Don't you see them?
It's real.
Let me time my light one up. Don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? I'm gonna hear something.
It's real.
Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa clone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta
Don't
get
you
up.
see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there he go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the stove again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a.
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking?
Don't you see them?
Don't you see them?
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I say keep it. Keep your eyes open. Ladies, you gotta listen. You better hear it. Ladies, you gotta listen. You have to listen. That smile will come. That smile will come. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. This life is ups and downs. There is a long journey. There is a long journey.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles. And the distance of my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night. So boring. That's okay. I'm dancing on a moonbeam. On and on and on and on and on. The deeper I get, the less that I know. That's the way to go. The less that I know, the deeper I go. To the end, though. The deeper I get, the less that I know. Diminishing return. Eyes are alone. Oh, say on my song, on another day, on another song, on another day, on another song, on another day.
Came alive. At the same time, I played my suit got bad. Literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yet it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bro tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016, when the boy got me, ULT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017, I had no place to sleep. 2018, Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019, been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Take care of your dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream. my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Make 10 scenes, royalty so skin deep, melanin carry through heaps. Papa was a soldier, did a whole life over shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 knees, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks, D's getting faded, hope getting faded. H, no lights flashing the flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw being with prosperity. Man, my parents took care of me, made sure opinions were heard cause it was scary. Did the kid things, I was looking in the bag when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take back, take care.
Chase my dream, chase my dream.
That was a dream.
Anything that the world has not seen
was a dream. Yeah.
When I turn 19, chase my dreams.
Take care.
Love can't breathe. Love can't breathe. Love can't breathe.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go.
It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control.
There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Stalled in a warehouse in the valley.
It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control.
It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts. I'm going out with the bang and the fangs of a parasite. I'm feeling alright, 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 alright.
Dream, etc. and forever. I hope, said no one.
She's a plastic Cleopatra on a throne of ice. She's a hemophiliac with a dying battery life. Candy-colored fingers and shuttered frightened eyes. Thinking airbrush thoughts with the logo on her mind. It's so delightful, it's so insightful, it's so frightful. Yeah, feeling it every single day. It's time to party. It's time to party.
The valley where you
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting body on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click, clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yo, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until ET my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but to let it die. Make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. I work too hard, but to let it die. Yeah, I work too hard, but to let it die. I work too hard, but to let it die. Let it die.
I do me and you do you. Say I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise, we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most.
Just west of downtown Miami, it's a rainy Florida night, and the roof is closed at Lone Depot Park. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams. Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Shane Bieber gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB now. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. One away. Chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad. They'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Kyle Cody comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
One out and a runner on third. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's the second out. Stanton now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening. Ready now is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Skied into very shallow right. Reyes is there. One pitch, one out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins start. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Acuna digs in now. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Now the first pitch. Kyle Schwarber stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he sets him down swinging. Kyle Schwarber is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. To the plate now, Jared Walsh. Popped him up. He'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third baseman,
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. So now into the box is Garrett Cooper, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Back to the top of the order now, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
up next to the Dodgers, the pitcher, Kyle Cody.
Next up is Kyle Cody. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Line towards center field. Acuna able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 1-0. Brendan Rodgers bats next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, James Beaver.
Next to dig in, Shane Bieber. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swinging a soft liner. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. Back. All set for the start of the 4th. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
The second baseman, Corey Seager.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Stanton brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Set, here it comes. Fouled off.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mookie Betts becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0-1. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ronald Acuna goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now that catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Now to bat, Tyler Stevenson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney. Now into the box, Jared Walsh. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Anthony Rendon comes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. As he rips it on the ground to second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Next, it'll be Kyle Cody. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's really thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the... So stepping in is Gary Sanchez to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Shane Bieber goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Bichette is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back with... And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Franmil Reyes back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is line to left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And there's 1 away.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now it'll be Ronald Acuna. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
EA fans for the latest Major League hats, jerseys, outerwear, memorabilia, and much more, don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or online at MLBshop.com.
A pesar de que te llamo, te la apaga la llama. De la nueva llamada, sé que te apaga la llama. Ella dice que te llama, tú no quieres nada. Siempre te deja con ganas. Y aún más te prendo un enredado pa' pegar. Yo sé que tú lo quieres, pero a mí que tú me amas. Te trato como dama y ellos saben tratarte. Y sé que estás cansada, que siempre venga a pelear. A pesar de que te llama, te la apaga la llama. De la nueva llamada, sé que te apaga la llama. Él te dice que te llama, tú no quieres nada. Siempre te deja con ganas. Se me llama Jesse. A pesar de que te llama, te la apaga la llama.
First pitch of the AB now. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Hit to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in is Kyle Schwarber from the stretch. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device. Select the game you want and bring your digital ticket with you to the game or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical condition. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org. Fans, in support of the ongoing commitment to increase opportunities for youth participation in baseball and softball, we're teaming up with the Baseball Tomorrow Fund and Major League Baseball to host an equipment collection drive next Saturday here at the ballpark. Fans are invited to bring new or used equipment, as well as make cash contributions which will benefit local organizations. Fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 1750 for a full recap of our ball game. And of course, lots and lots of debate. It's the Big O and Grumpy Joe Show, featuring Omar Cannon and Joe Wilkerson. After the ball game, exclusively on 1750 AM.
ocean with sharks, just gave me so hard, don't run like Mike Tyson. Step on the R10, screaming get loud, no fat boy slang. I'm a gonna stack my wing, number one up on the side, these so no sin. I ain't no Joe, but I'm not rocking, coming for your ear, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks, just gave me so hard, don't run like Mike Tyson. Drive time with the mob high, with externals, I ain't talking.
As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams, both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at BG.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in once again is Tyler Stevenson. He'll start us off in the 8th. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Jake Marisnick is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Acuna giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Bichette gathers it in, and there's out number 2.
Now back, the pitcher, Kyle Cody.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Cody. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this game.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Fielded cleanly on the first, and there were 2 down.
Number 7, second baseman.
Up next from Miami, Brendan Rodgers. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Count remains at 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
Fouled away. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Still down 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe Kelly will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Fletcher is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. From the stretch. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Betts, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In the next at bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here's the first pitch. David Fletcher comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Fletcher stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And that misses 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of...
Meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting it.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Ronald Acuna is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And these wild card games are hard enough as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball, but they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handle their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. So now here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Schmidt's got it, and there's one down now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Gallo now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hey, two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The next 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 1-0 delivery. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. And he is in there. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Jacob Stallings. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Walsh waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 5. The Jays nothing. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. And Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays, the right fielder, Ken Griffey.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play.
Yeah, close play right there, no doubt. And we're going to have to take another look. And that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide what to do with this one.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees.
All right, here's one more look at it. Looking for that indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
The next batter will be Luis Robert as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Fouled off. Kluber has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Fouled away. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the second now at Truist Park. The Yankees lead it 5-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he rips it on the ground to second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Bellinger's off and running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Ready with the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's fouled away. Bellinger at third with nobody out. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a liner. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. The tag, and he is out at second. Next will be the designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Robert is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. And now the first pitch.
For the Jays, the left fielder.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
In now, Mike Schmidt. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. And I'm not sure how comfortable he may be up there, seeing as though the first two men were hit by a pitch this inning.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Bay at third. Walsh on second. Schmidt at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
JT Realmuto.
At the plate, JT Realmuto as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And it seems they've got to make something of this opportunity here if they've got any hopes of climbing back into this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
The right fielder, number 30.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey. And with the bases loaded, a big hit here could at least get him a little closer in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. LeMahieu is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? Adam Ottavino will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring. First pitch of the AB now. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Corey Seager as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Stanton is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's...
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled off. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And he puts it on the ground to second. To Crawford for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. Fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Bay has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 10, the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and into bat next is Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Behind 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the move is Stanton, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
And now in the box, Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Kluber's got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this. It's the Yankees 10. Luis Avila is going to come on now, as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking trying to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Avila is facing his old colors in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, the designated hitter, Anthony.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo as the blowout continues. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Ro. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach asks if you're available. That's when you tell him, no, I can't pitch. I got a sore throat today. Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Seager at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Phil Bickford is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is and now Jason Bay. Last time up he was hit by a pitch as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Next to hit, Mike Schmidt. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. New inning set to get underway. And here comes Cody Bellinger.
The first baseman,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
In the job description of a reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those two bombs behind him.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Left fielder looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Number 16 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 16.
In now, Joey Gallo, fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu fouled away. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here it comes. And and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another 0-2 home. There it goes! And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Carl Edwards Jr., right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. There it goes! And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings pitches a cold strike, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
So the first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Next to stand in is Cody Bellinger. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Austin Adams gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 54, Austin Adams.
At the plate, Chris Bryant.
Up next for the Yankees.
He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. All right, so let's turn to ShowTrack for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Aaron Judge steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field is fourth in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch. You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap, find one down the line.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Craig Kimbrell makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo hits softly down the line at first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
It begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or 5 minute to an hour delay. You're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers. I really can't believe plugged. Enough is enough. Get this guy the game before he hurts someone.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
The right fielder.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he scurries back to first base safely. The first pitch on its way. Luis Robert stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Crawford is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Corey Seager to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His 2nd coming back in the 5th. First pitch of the AB now. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one. Ouch, that one hit him. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Next up, Dino Madrano.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Dino Madrano.
The 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. The batter will be J.J. Bleday. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Here it comes on 3-0.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And another foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 3-2. Fouled off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. 27-2 the final tally today. So the Bronx Bombers came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Corey Kluber is the winning pitcher of record. Matthew Boyd couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good in the show. Pick up the pace. Two team ain't enough. Four top team is us. Man on third, don't second on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone, now alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall, really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's the green light, that's just my sign. This was the ring light, if you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a hot light wheel.
Time of the ball game.